Junior Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we have the weekly drive. And yes, this is the weekly drive, and it's been the trucks that we're using have been voted by you, the viewers. So this week it was a undisputable battle against Optimus Prime. Now I had a pretty strong feeling that he was going to win because it was hands down. I think everyone all agreed Optimus Prime must be in the weekly drive, and I'm glad that we all came together and voted on this one because I love this truck. I think it's absolutely awesome. I did try to beat it, although it was extremely hard, and I even pulled out something really special, which was the Volvo NH12, which I thought was a pretty damn good truck, but unfortunately that couldn't even beat Optimus Prime. And also that was in there was the Kraz by Aronson, but also that got a few votes as well, but nowhere near as many as Optimus Prime. So look, thank you very much to everyone who voted, and next week we'll be looking at some more requests and also some more trucks. So for now, let's just jump in and we will go for a drive. Now sorry, before I continue, I have had a challenge as well been given to me. So this is sort of a weekly drive and the challenge as well. I had B. Smith give me a challenge to say yes to carrying Optimus Prime, but if I get Optimus Prime in the weekly drive, I must drive with a long load. Now, that's not fair really, because Optimus Prime has got the worst turning circle ever, and with long loads you really need to have a nice tight turning circle on the front tractor, so it's going to be hard. So this is going to be interesting. This is what I've got. It's a flatbed carriage for a train, and this is from the Jazzycat rail and cargo pack. If you haven't tried that and haven't seen that before, I have used it in the past, but not this trailer. Never carried this trailer. Okay, so look, let's have a look at where we are off to today. So we're going from Koln, I don't know what, I think that's how you say it, and we are all the way off to, and here we are, Amsterdam. Okay, so we're going all the way to Amsterdam. So it's not too far of a trip, but I didn't want to go too far and have too many wrong turns, because otherwise it's going to be such a difficult journey. The only major problem we're going to have is right here. This could be a big problem. So we'll see how we go. Now, I have equipped Optimus Prime because there was no parameters on the engine. So I equipped Optimus Prime with a 600 horsepower Cat engine, or Caterpillar engine, and he should easily be able to pull this. Now, the actual weight of this is 25 ton, so that's not a big deal. It's really should be able to have no problems. So let's get on the road. And look, if you've not seen the Optimus Prime sneak peek, then I suggest you take a look on the website. It is definitely worth a look. It's a really good truck, and the guys have put in a lot of detail in there. I have gone with the original Optimus Prime mirrors, so that is something that is something that's personal choice. You can go for different ones if you wish. So let's bring the map up and away we go, people. I've got to take that handbrake off. Let's see how we go. Just going to jump outside quickly, and oh yeah, that's pulling away nicely. Need to angle it a bit. You can actually see that ETS has not fixed that issue with the engine of the truck. See how it's still on the side, but it still works fine there. So we are also in patch 1.17. It is the beta. So whenever there's an open beta, I'm always there testing it. Now, I haven't had much time to jump in there and give it a red hot go. This week I've been very busy. I do apologize, guys. But look, I do this as a passion recording, so I can't always get in there and do it whenever I want. But I know you guys love to watch me, so I'm always in there trying my best to get in there and do whatever I can. So we need to now get through this traffic. So and right now I need a big bull bar. Just going to drive in the middle here, and you're going to stop right. You're not? Okay, you're going to go. Right. Okay, that's nice of you, traffic. The AI in this is meant to be fixed up in this patch, so we'll see how it goes. Listen to Optimus Prime pulling away with that 600 cat engine. That is awesome. Actually over revving a little bit. Sorry guys. I know how some of you hate that. Really trying to get that working properly. Now, let's see. Let's talk about the patch, because this has been the most exciting thing of the week. This is preparation. When this is released, it will be the Scandinavian DLC will be out as well. So that is going to be really exciting, and it should be. And I can't guarantee this because I don't work. I don't have any contacts with SCS. But it should be around about a month time, they said. So May, was it May? The release date? I forget. It was May something. Anyway, 7th or 14th, I can't remember. Let's see if we can hook it around this corner without hitting anything. The trailer is going to, yeah, we're going to run over a sign. There we go. See what I mean by Optimus Prime and the long trailer? Right, so that hopefully that doesn't go against us with that. It is going to be very, very hard. Okay, listen to Optimus Prime getting up there. He's having no issues at all. Listen to that turbo. Woo! I love that sound in the truck. So the public, yes, we're in the public beta now. There has been a lot of changes. We have better graphics, especially for older systems. So if you've got an up-to-date system, you will see updates, but you will see some better graphics, but they won't be as an improvement as what it will be for the older systems. Now, one thing, I have noticed a couple of things here and there that have changed, but it's not overly as much as what I would thought it would have been. But that's because I've actually got I've got a better than normal system, I think. So, and if you want to double check that, my specs are actually in the about column of the channel. Just going to give that a bit of a rev there, get that up there. So I haven't really seen that much of a change. The only thing major I have seen is the actual daylight. I mean, it is now 8:25 in the morning, and you can see that the actual light outside in the game is very different to what it used to be. So that is it's actually doing my head in a bit, because the daylight now is totally different. This to me is like 5:30 in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning here in Australia. This is what it looks like, and so it's very, very weird for me, and I'm having a bit of trouble. I'm thinking, oh, it's only about 6 o'clock. Got plenty of time to do the delivery, but look, it's like 8:30 here, so it's a bit tricky for me. Now, another thing is they've actually, well, a big thing that you're going to see is that there is, when you first log in, there is an actual new button for DLC. So you can see what DLC you've actually got, what DLC you haven't got. And if you wish to get that DLC, you click on it and it will take you to the website to purchase it. So I really like that, because if there's any new DLC that I need to get, I can buy it in-game, and then all I have to do is restart the game and it's done. So that's actually really good, and it's good to keep an eye on what you've actually need to get, what you haven't got, that sort of thing. So I really like that. What else? The increase the number of drivers. you can hire. So that's another thing. Big change is the increase of the number of drivers you can hire. I think it was capping out before, and I'm not 100% sure what it was capping out at, but they've increased it by a larger number so that you can hire more. So that's pretty good. I mean, you know, it's nothing worse than being capped out by the game. I mean, that sucks, to be honest. These mirrors are definitely awkward on the on Optimus Prime, and the AI here is still, I think, is not very smart. It's pretty stupid, but that's what makes for a fun game. Stupid AI. And that guy's going to rip up the side, is he? No. What else? They have changed the pictures of the drivers now. You can actually put Squirrel in there, so Paul's in there, and to be honest, I've actually fired him. I had him in the game, and I don't mean to be nasty or anything, but in the game he was not doing terribly well, so I fired him. And I said, bye-bye Paul, sorry mate, but you're gone. So yeah, he got the arse, and I had to hire another driver. So sorry about that, Paul, but these things happen. Not that he would ever watch my weekly drive anyway. Seriously doubt it. But and I have also got there's also 50 KDA or was it a 50 KODA, which is Sakota, I think it's meant to be, which is one of the most popular modders in Euro Trucks, and he is also working for SCS in the modelling team. So that's how good he is. If you've not heard of him, I suggest you do, because if you're a big fan of of Euro Trucks, he's a person you need to know about. So looks like a very angry kind of fella, but I think from what I've seen of him, he's actually quite a nice guy. So he's also been put in there, and it looks like, from what I can see, I haven't seen all of the SCS team, but pictures of people that I have seen are in the actual game as well. So that's pretty good. I like that. That's a very good touch. Now, yeah, pick up drivers, yes. What else do we have in there? There is... I'm just going to have to grab my paper. It's gone all dark all of a sudden. It's very weird here in Australia at the moment. Our weather has just gone all crazy, so I apologise for my camera if it's very hard to see my face. It just went so dark, like a big black cloud went over the top and I can't read. Let's see. So we've got increase the number of... oh, that's right. The sequential wiper speed has been added in there now. I've not been able to find it because I've actually been using modded trucks. So if it's not added to the modded truck, it's not going to be in there. So it's something I'm going to have a look at soon. Then we've got... Jeez, I hate doing this. Reading and driving at the same time. I don't want to put the paper up there because I'll cover my face. Woo! Like that. So what else have we got? We have... Just pick it there. So that you can now sort drivers by sender and receiver. That's interesting as well. In the actual menu when you're going through the trailers and that, you can actually sort the trailers by sender and receiver, which is really good. Especially if you're after, say, a DHL or something, you put a mod in there and you're after DHL, then that can be added so it's in there as well. What else do we have? The show a ferry price now and toll price. Sorry, show a ferry price is actually in the menu, so you can see the how much the ferry is going to cost before you actually get there, which is really good for the newer players to the game, because if you're running low on cash, there's nothing worse than getting to a toll and it says, well, you don't really have enough cash, and it puts you in the rears. I hate being in debt, like for stupid things like that. Property is a different story. You know, you got to be. That's good debt. But Also, we've got escape and enter will now skip animations. So that's something new as well. And independent radio volume balance. Haven't actually had a look at that. Let's have a look at that. Let's check that out. Hang on, we'll get on the straight part and let's see. Push R. Where's the radio balance? There. Dunno. Okay, so it's obviously not update from internet. No, I don't want to have any music running while I'm doing this. Anyway, so it's obviously not there. It must be somewhere else. And yeah, daylight visuals improved. Look, there's heaps and heaps and heaps. That's only some of the actual updates that you can get in there in the new patch. It is an absolute massive one. Now, one other thing as well is there was meant to be the Mercedes Actros in here, but I've not seen it yet. Not to say that it's actually not in there. Well, it's not in there now at this point in time, but not saying it's not going to be in there, but it's just not in there yet. So give it some time. If they're going to put it in, they'll put it in, but if it's not ready, then they can't put it in. SES are renowned for, if it's not ready, we're not releasing it, which is something that I really, really do love about SES, because you know, I hate it when you get a product. I'm not mentioning any names of product I recently bloody bought, and it's just the shit doesn't work, and it just drives you nuts. And you got to update, then you got to update again, then you got to put in another update. It's just like Windows, you know, that drives me nuts. Especially when they're bringing out what, Windows 10 in next year or so, or something like that. Anyway, so that's going to bet you as soon as it comes out of the box here in Australia, bang, there's going to be 5 or 10 updates, and it's just going to be crazy. How do you do that? How do you release a new product and then have so many updates? Anyway, that's my little rant for this week. Shit that just doesn't work when you pull it out the box. So I hope you guys don't mind my rants, because I tell you what, sometimes I get on my high horse and I got to hold myself back because I just get carried away. But what else? Look, this week, oh look, that's one thing I forgot to mention as well. Look, it was Junior's birthday on the weekend, April 18th. Look, I'm sorry guys, I forgot to mention that. I got so wrapped up with organising things for his birthday that I forgot to mention it to you guys, and I do apologise. Look, he had a wonderful birthday. He had we had a cake. He had a train cake. What else? He got a whole heap of stuff. He got couple of DVDs and that sort of thing. He likes the Avatar, I think it is. I don't know. He's got all the DVDs of Avatar now. So, oh shit, here we go. We're gonna make it round here. At least it hasn't got. It's got. Oh, that was me. I was hitting the front of the truck. Oh no! Look at this. See this pole here? That pole. I'm just gonna see if I can get past it. No, I'm gonna hit it. Yeah, it's gonna hit, and there's nothing I can do about it. I hope this doesn't void the challenge, because there's nothing I can do about that. And it's gonna damage the trailer as well, I can see it. See, that's what I was worried about. That corner there is for long trailers. It's just really was gonna take it out. Let's have a look. Did we damage the trailer? No. No, we've got no damage. No damage, people. So that is perfectly fine. Yee! We're all good. So yeah, he had a wonderful birthday. His friend was with him, and we went to the movies, and we saw SpongeBob, I think it was. I don't know. I'm not really up to date with the movie. I managed to stay awake. And it's not really my kind of movie, but but you know, I can't like everything. The main thing is we spent time together, so And the other two boys, they had fun as well. So, yeah, it was his birthday. So look, if you want to wish him a happy birthday, just put it in the comments down below, and I'll pass it on to him. I was trying to get him to do a birthday video special, but unfortunately, just don't have enough time. And as this is for us our hobby, is all it is, and we love it to death. And if we could do it as work, we would. But unfortunately, in order to do that, we need to need it to be profitable. So we need to get paid for it. But unfortunately, we don't. So we still do it for love. As I said to Ben Crouch during the week, because we were talking about paying Lean, because Lean comes and helps for Twitch on the weekend. He said, you got to pay her, and I said, well, we don't make any money, so how can I pay her? You know, I give her Coke and drinks and stuff like that, and we take her out for lunch and that sort of thing. So for helping out. So that's what payment I sort of give her, and she accepts it. So it's all good. But yeah, look, if we ever do get to a point where we do make some money, then I will surely make sure that Lean and Junior get paid correctly. But at this time, guys, I think there's a lot I have to learn about YouTube, and there's a lot that I have to actually do to get to that point. So at this point, I am still an amateur. That's one thing I wanted to mention as well. Guys, if you've got any suggestions for the channel, and I know some of you have actually been mentioning, suggesting things, but if you've got some suggestions, then please tell me. I'm always open for suggestions, because I still classify myself as an amateur for doing YouTube. So until I get to the point where I'm actually making a bucket load of money, well, if I get to that point, I'll be still classifying myself as an amateur. So so until that day, yep, I'll always accept your suggestions. Even after that, it would be wrong of me not to accept your suggestions. So opinions, I love them. Good, bad, whatever. I mean, I get some, you have a look through the comments, I get some bad ones. Some, people out there, they do not like me at all. And that's fine. That's their opinion, and they can have that opinion. And oh shit, I just went through a red light. Crap. Too busy talking, that's what it was. So, that's fine. People have their opinions, but and that's great. I'm glad that they share them with me, because if there's something that I can do to fix it, then I will definitely try to fix it. But if it's something like you don't like my face, well, that's just tough shit. Go somewhere else then. I'm not going to fix my face. Seriously, people? That's just silly. Anyway, but look, here we are. Let's see if we can back this in. Going to take the long way around here, and see if I can actually. Did I just hit that? I think I just hit that. I'll be upset if I did. I did too. Crap. I was doing so well, and then I pulled in the gate and I just clipped the trailer. Bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. That is just shit. That is bad on my behalf, because I was not taking care of what I was doing. So, now, this is going to be interesting, because backing this in is going to be interesting indeed, because there it is there. I can't see past those little fin things on Optimus Prime. Oh jeez. So it makes it a little bit hard for backing up. Now don't tell me I can't do this, pull out in the road like that, because I've seen the boys at work do this. See how I can't see past that fin properly? Makes it very hard. Now I need to look for the back of the trailer. The fence is miles away, so that's good. And... oh gee, that is going to take a couple of goes, I think. I think this is going to take a couple of goes to get this in. And sorry about that, my game just crashed for some reason. I do not know why. Could be to do with the beta, but not sure. Let's see, is that going to go in there? Oh no, that's miles out. That is miles out. Got to keep a lookout on the road here, make sure I don't run into anything like I nearly did before. This is very hard because that trailer back there, I have to try to angle it in and look at the angle of the trailer, which is not really the best thing to do, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. No, see, that's gotta go back this way. You can just see it in the other mirror over there. I think that's gonna go in straight. That no. Oh jeez, I have to jump outside. I can't see, really cannot see what's going on. And I just damaged the trailer again. So the only problem with Optimus Prime there is that, and I don't normally do this, guys, I really don't like doing this, but I think I'm going to have to just back it in like this. But the thing with Optimus Prime is that you can't see past that little, you know, the cab on the back there, which is a real shame. And very rare, as you know from the weekly drives, I very rarely do this. Go on the outside like that, and I hate to do it, but with this truck I got to. And I'm really sorry, guys, for doing that, but sometimes you just got to do it, otherwise we'll be here all day. Okay, so what did we get? We got a good work. Damaged it probably, what, 1% there. That was not happy. Not happy, Jan. Not happy with that effort. That was not very good. I try and do the best that I possibly could, and it was just my stupidity when I came in the gate there that I smashed the side of the trailer. Well, guys, look, that is pretty much it for this week. Look, if you like this video, then look, make sure you share, give us a thumbs up, and look, when you're sharing, look, share it with your mum, share it with your dad, share it with your sister, share it with your aunt, share it with your brother, share it with your dog down the street, share it with the walrus, share it with the giraffe. Jeez, doesn't bother me who you share it with, as long as it's shared. That's the main thing. You know, and any comments that you'd like to put down below, make sure you put them down below. You know, give me any suggestions for the channel, whatever you'd like. If you want to see more Euro trucks, tell me you want to see more Euro trucks. If you want to see other games than Euro trucks, tell me that you want to see other games in Euro trucks. Because main reason I'm asking is because at the moment I'm a little bit torn. I love Euro trucks. I really, really love Euro trucks. If I could do Euro trucks every single day, I would. And that's a problem because I was getting, for about a month there, I was doing Euro trucks almost every day. And I got a couple of comments where it says I'm doing a little bit too much. So I'm going to sort of keep it to the sneak peeks and the weekly drive for Euro trucks. And then when we get more American trucks, we'll have a look at that. I will, however, I'm looking at another game, the 18 Wheels of Steel. I've had a request to play that. So, haven't actually played that, don't have that, but I'm going to have a look at it, and we'll see how we go with that. And if you would like to see more of that, then you can comment for that as well. But look, guys, thank you very much for watching. We talked about sharing, yes. But keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on! Thanks for watching, YouTubers. If you'd like to see more videos, then click on the links beside. Just over here, we have a look at the Volvo NH12 sneak peek for Euro Truck Simulator 2. Just below that, we have a look at another sneak peek for Euro Truck Simulator 2, and it is Optimus Prime. If you'd like to visit our website or you'd like to subscribe, then click on the links below. If you like this video, then don't forget to share. Thanks again for watching, YouTubers, and remember, game on!